Hello and welcome. My name is Anastasia Zatula, and today we're discussing the fourth energy center, our heart. Now, I'm a Reiki master, I'm an NLP master. I study energy for many years. I work with my energy, I work with your energy, and I do have some knowledge that I would love to share with you. And I made this kind of series on energy centers, on chakras, for you to understand what you need to work on to get particular results in your life. Now, last time we were spoken about solar plexus chakra. This is your success, your raw masculinity, and if you want to be successful, you should work on it. Now, today we're going to talk about heart. Heart center, energy center is very important. Why? Because it's not only connecting us to outside world and to inside world, but it also connects our three bottom chakras and three top chakras. Our three bottom chakras are basically our survival. These energy centers reflect our life, our physical life in this world. The first chakra is our grounding to the material world, our security. The second one is our excitement and creativity in this world. So without it, we won't even be existing. And the third chakra is basically actions to keep us in this world. The third upper chakras are our higher development, our connection to the higher self. And the heart is connecting those both. You see, we're not just a physical body. We're a physical body with the consciousness in it that experiences life and developing somewhat higher kind of goal in life. So, that's why heart chakra is crucial for us. It's crucial. Its development is absolutely crucial as well. Now, where is it located? It's located in the projections of the heart, closer to the spine. So heart is a little bit to the left, but this chakra is in the middle, closer to the spine. So it's not just over here, it's closer to the spine, almost on the spine. Now, there is a belief, I'm giving you information only about 7 major energy centers, but in fact there are more of them. And the heart energy center actually consists of 3 separate energy centers that are corresponding to different have different functions. But we're not going to get that deep. There is no really need. Let's talk about one. So your heart chakra is in your heart area, in the middle, closer to the spine. I hope it makes sense. Now, most of the people think about the heart chakra as about your love, but it's not only about love, it's about your connection to yourself and to others, to the world around you. It connects you. It connects your physical world and your spiritual world. It connects your personal, your inside world with outside world, and vice versa. So your heart is a connection of everything around you, so to say. Now, how can you feel your heart chakra, right? This is how you'll feel when it is active. You should feel like warmth over here on the backs of your arms, not only in your chest, because you can eat something delicious and you will feel that warm feeling. But when you feel the warmth in the back of your arms, this is a huge indicator that your heart working perfectly. People that have like a heavy arms usually have issues with heart chakra. They it's not properly working. People also who are slouching, who are closing their chest, it's also shows that they are not very good with their heart, that their heart chakra is somewhat blocked. Now, you will be surprised, but this energy center is often blocked, and in many people. As I told you, most of us operate on masculine third chakra. And because we operate on masculine chakra, the 2 chakras above and below it are usually neglected, so to say. And not most of the people, but a lot of people go through life never developing the heart chakra. At one point, they will start having issues with their health, because your heart chakra is also responsible for your immune system. Now, If you have problems with your lungs, um, with breathing, that's like a very, very huge indicator that you have issues with your heart chakra. The Sanskrit name for this chakra is Anahata. The color is green. So if you want to feel it, imagine like a ball of light green light closer to the spine inside of your chest. If it's easier for you, it's obviously you don't have to. Why do you, I would say that heart chakra is one of the most important ones. I would even say that it's the most important one for the feminine woman, for the development of femininity in woman. Why? You see, our second chakra, the pleasure, is our creation. It's our raw femininity, so to say. But the heart is the one that can make your creation and your vision like bonds together and makes you a woman. You see, you can really attract men on your pleasure. You can even have connection with men on your pleasure, but only when you can connect with them on your heart, you will really have a strong relationship, like a really deep relationship. So the heart is important. Why also it is important? Because depending on your connection with the outside world, you're either like will determine your self-value and your presence in this life. For example, if you're not connected well, so it determines your self-value, your acceptance, and your deservedness. I don't know whether it's even a word, but for example, if you're comfortable with people around you, you believe that you deserve of love, you deserve connection, you deserve of certain things in life. Now, if you don't feel comfortable, you would have problems with believing that you are accepted, that you deserve love, that you deserve some kind of benefits, or some material goods. And this can, like, for example, if I will ask somebody and they will tell me, oh no, I'm not I'm an introvert, I prefer not to socialize with people, I don't feel comfortable in social settings, like I often say, I don't so I'm introvert, but I'm okay with people, I can go and talk to anybody. But if somebody is avoiding people, then usually they are not only avoiding people, they are avoiding life experiences, and at one point they will start suffering from it. They won't be receiving good presents, they won't be receiving monetary rewards and some kind of experiences. It is important, you see, it's not only about you having friends or not having friends, it's about your presence in this world. Are you feeling like you own this world, or you feeling like I will stay in the corner somewhere? You see why people energy of fire are so bold and they're receiving so much, because they feel so deserving, they feel like they own the room. When they come into any kind of group of people, they just they feel like they're the best there. So usually they receive a lot of things. They energy of fire gets money very easily because of that. Now, if you feel like, oh, it's okay, I will stay in the corner, I mean, probably in life you also receiving the same way, like not that much, sometimes, maybe occasionally. Is it really connects, your heart chakra connects to what you have in life and what you're receiving in life. And when I found out about that, it really opened my eyes, because like I always thought, why can somebody get a Lamborghini for her birthday, and I'm getting that time, and I'm not, and I'm getting maybe a small bouquet of flowers. Like, what makes us different? Okay, I understand if she would be a model, but she's just a regular girl like me. So what makes us different? It was not envy, it was just my observation. And I understand why, because she believes that in life she's basically the center in the when she connects to people. When I connect to people, I believe that I'm just at that time I believe I'm just I'm just here, I just want to try if it works or not, like that. I didn't feel that I was the center. Now, when I feel much better and much more connected to people, when I feel that it's my right to be connected and to be loved by everybody, I'm receiving much better presents. Still not a Lamborghini, but I'm receiving much more in my life because I'm bold enough to believe. So you see, my heart connected me to the world, and because it connected me to the world, I became this magnet to receiving more from life. You see, it has nothing to do with me really making friends, or becoming irreplaceable to other people. It's about how I feel in the world that will determine me benefiting from the world, so to say. I don't want to sound materialistic, but you must understand that if you feel accepted and deserving, you will be getting what you believe you're supposed to. So that's what it is. That's why heart chakra is so important, because it will determine your, not only your place in life, but also your benefits in life. You see, people who have developed the 3 top chakras, they really don't care much for the material. People that have developed 3 bottom chakras, they are very focused on material. Now, when you have a developed heart, you balance the top and bottom, and you can you have both. You have the recognition, you have the validation, and you also have the material kind of goods. Remember how I told you, when you develop the root chakra, you will have enough money for your standards, but you will never have too much unless you will raise the standards. So when you develop your heart and you open your heart and you have your heart super active, you will have more. Your heart is actually somewhat rubber. It can get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can have bigger and bigger. Your standards can be higher and higher and higher. This is up to your heart and your 3 top chakras. You see, yes, you will always have enough, but if you want to have more, you need to open your heart. You need to believe that you deserve it. You need to believe that that it's coming into your life. Now, this chakra, like any other chakra, could be developed, not developed, developed good, and not developed good. And not developed chakra, obviously you have problems with connecting to people. You have problems with expressing your feelings. You have problems getting attached. You have problems expressing yourself, expressing your issues, expressing what you want. So it's hard for you to connect to people, and it's like real work. So you prefer to kind of to stay with the same people again and again, just so you don't have to overwork yourself. Just a second. Now, if I was talking so much that I just stopped. That's not your internet, that's me. I stopped basically. This now overactive heart chakra is basically you trying to connect to everybody, connecting to everybody and connecting to them at once. You want to be you're over involving yourself in other people's business. You do want to help them. This is when it's overactive, and it's not good. Now, when it's active, you should have no problem connecting to people. You can connect with anybody. You can express yourself. You're receiving what you have love towards yourself. You're receiving love from others, and you enjoying the company around you, not only your immediate family and your immediate friends and your man, your children, but also people that come into your life. You feel good about connections in your life, so to say. This is how it should work. Now, because you feel good, you feel deserving, you feel accepted, you start receiving more in life. So it's usually you start getting bonuses, you start getting higher sales, you start getting presents from men, flowers from your clients, maybe presents from your clients. So basically you feel like you belong in this world, the world loves you, and you're deserving of everything because the world just loves you and you're receiving it. If you notice in your surrounding, women that get that feel great about themselves, they usually get money, they usually are supported by men, they get presents, they get flowers. I remember this myself. I was invited to a birthday in Manhattan a long time ago, and I went. I was not. I didn't know the girl. I wasn't even sure why I was invited to the birthday, but I went there, and I was surprised that she was receiving so much from. And I bought her like a huge bouquet of flowers, even though I didn't know her. But I was surprised how everybody was just giving her, and she was receiving, and everybody was giving her huge presents. And my friend that I went with, she actually gave her like a serious present. You know, she never gave me such a present like this, and I was shocked. You know, you're giving to some absolute, like, I guess they were friends, but not as close friends. But she gave her like a really serious present, and she said, I don't think I can give her any less than that, like this. So that, and I was fascinated by the birthday girl, because she was absolutely cool. She was nice, and she just expected and accepted whatever everybody was giving her, and I was amazed. Honestly, I was admiring her at that moment. And obviously her heart was open. I knew it because she had no problem connecting with anybody. Nothing was bothering me. She was just enjoying herself. The funny thing is, when the evening was kind of finishing, she had either her boyfriend, I'm not sure who was that man, he came over and he paid, which was kind of nice for everybody else, because nobody had to. I thought that I would have to pay. My friend thought that she has to pay, but nobody was paying because he covered for everybody. You see, because she was she didn't felt awkward that somebody came and somebody was joined her birthday. She felt like she was accepted and loved by everybody, and it was normal for her. Because it was normal for her, absolute strangers like me brought her flowers. Some man, her admirer, came and paid for her. It was normal for her. She felt herself comfortable in the connected basically to the world. That was my first example. After I obviously started having a lot of examples, I became that example. Right now, if I get flowers or presents or something from somebody, I feel absolutely normal and absolutely like it's just part of life. I don't think twice about that. Why? Because I feel like I'm connected to the world and I deserve this love and acceptance in the world. And I want you to start feeling the same way. Now, this chakra is dominant in women. It is dominantly feminine energy. So if that is why I put it here, it is up to feminine energy to connect the world and the people in it. If you are the one who is disconnected people, then you are not feminine, you're probably masculine. And if you are expecting from your man love, then you are in the wrong. It is a woman who gives love, it is a man who gives care. So if you want your man to love you, to say that he loves you, this is the wrong perspective. This is not what you're supposed to expect from him. This is not dominant in man. That's why they are weird about loving, unless they're feminine man, they feel very weird when a woman is like, do you love me? And they get annoyed, because this is not what they give. Men give care, so you can expect from him material support, security, physical support, physical protection, some kind of presence, but you shouldn't be expecting love from him. You will switch roles if you expect love from the man. Now, on the other hand, because this energy center is not dominant in men crave validation, love, and recognition so much. So because it's dominant in you, give it to them. If a man around you need validation, this is your power. You can give it to him, and he will be so grateful. He will do anything for you. That's why man energy of fire, depending on their ego and their validation that they want and need so much, they will gladly spend all their money just to get that validation and that recognition from a woman, especially if they want to get it from that particular woman. So don't expect it from a man, and don't feel like, Why am I supposed to give him compliments, when he doesn't give me? Well, because this is this is a dominant energy center in you. So don't be cheap. Give him the compliments, and he will give you some kind of presents or flowers or something like that. Now, if he's not giving you nothing, then obviously you need to close this shop and stop giving him. Also, remember, if he's not giving you some kind of status, you also closing the shop. So you're not giving him the love and validation. All right. So how to heal this? How to heal this chakra and what to do with it? I mean, why does it give you such a huge power? When I told you with solar plexus, you can put a strong intention and validate yourself with the heart. You basically can expand yourself. Heart is one chakra that you can expand and expand and expand, and there won't be nothing. Like solar plexus has a limit, pleasure even has a limit, but heart has no limit. And ideally, you should generate the energy and keep it inside of you, and then periodically send it into the world around you. So, for example, you have a man and the man feels a little down or something, you can open your heart and send the energy into him. You can involve him in this, but don't give it to everybody, because if your heart will be open and you will spread the energy around, people will want it, they will tear you apart. They will be basically will try to almost abuse you, they will try to be in your space, and they will try to especially masculine people, they can't control themselves. So keep the energy within you. It's a precious energy. Don't just to just give it to everybody. I mean, be real. Like I use my heart, yes, I use my energy, but I usually use it when I work with my clients, but I get energy exchange. My clients don't abuse me. I mean, they know how far they can go with everything, and I don't overexhaust myself. I usually don't have consultations longer than 4 hours. So this is the maximum. After like 3 hours, I'm already tired. So again, I'm getting energy exchange, and my clients respect me very much, so they don't abuse the power, they don't grab the energy. Now, somebody who doesn't know you but will want to have this energy, like for example, I'll tell you, you go on a date and the man loves so much, like he loves to spend time with you, he enjoys your energy, then he starts texting you because he's just hungry for this energy, and you will keep answering him back until you basically overexhaust yourself. Like couple of weeks ago, I went on a date and the guy was desperate for this, for the validation and everything, and I gave him. I mean, we had a good time. We enjoyed the meal together. We spoke. I was in a high mood. I had enough to give, so to say, right? But I started getting tired at one point, and I told him, "Take me please home." He took me home. I came home, and I knew that I need to recharge. So I just disconnected myself from everybody. I scrolled TikTok a little bit and I fell asleep for a little bit. I know how I should recharge, but the guy, he couldn't give up. He kept texting and texting and texting me, and that's when I snapped, because you see, like a man could not stop. He's like a hungry beast. He wants to have more and more and more, and I basically I had to activate my solar plexus and push him back. Otherwise I will be overexhausted. Now, not everybody is like me. They would start texting back on and again and again and again until a man will take it for granted. You shouldn't do this. This energy is very powerful. You only should give it when you to a person that's I don't want to sound materialistic, not to somebody who gives you something, but at least limit the giving part. If you see, for example, if you see somebody who is in need of a little bit boost, right, energetic boost, give them a little bit. Don't sit there and feel sorry for them, but send this light towards them. So what you do, you basically collecting the energy inside your heart, and then just allow it to burst into that person. Imagine the phantom of the person, just send it to them. That's what I do usually. If I know that like one of my clients is going through some rough time, that's what I do. I would send for a couple of minutes energy to that phantom. But I can do it, you see. I can disconnect after. If it's hard for you to disconnect, then don't do it. But you can do it yourself. So this energy is very very important. The more you have inside of you, the more you're receiving. The more you give to others, the less you will be start receiving, because you don't have much. Now, ideally you should give and replenish like this. So it's not like like a well that will end soon. No, I mean, you have a lot of energy. You just need to be not to overexhaust yourself, you see. Like, for example, if you have a man that is supporting you, that is providing you with comforts and luxuries, right? You have this energy, you give him some, you maybe give some to your children, but you have still a lot. You give to maybe your clients, to your parents, something like that. But again, if you have a man that doesn't give you nothing and you have to work and provide for yourself, but you still give him whatever drops you have here, right? Then you give to your kids, your parents, you overexhaust yourself. You can't do it, it's either one or the other. If he is not giving you no security, then you are not giving him no energy from your heart, no love, you see. Okay. But it doesn't happen like this. It's always like this. If a man gives you something, you give him love. You never give love without anything, because energy exchange like this. Solar plexus is first. Man gives you something, you give him love. Then man gives you status, you give him vision. It doesn't usually happen that somebody is overexhausted. All right. So how can you develop this chakra? A few things. There is really this chakra is easy to develop. What is hard is to unblock it. And this was my issue with, so it's this heart chakra is highly developed in people, energy of water, the same as a pleasure. Why it could be blocked? I will tell you why it's blocked in me. My parents are energy of air, so when I was little, I wanted to hug, I wanted to cuddle, and my parents are not they're not affectionate. They were never too much affectionate. Right now I hug and cuddle with my mom, but before it was not. They were they had their own social life and everything, and I learned to basically hold in me my feelings. So I actually, since childhood, I believe that hugging, showing emotions, is a sign of weakness. I grew up like this, I never hugged my brother, my sister. I would shake hands with them. Like, I never give anybody kisses. So the first time I started dating somebody, it felt very weird. The guy is hugging me. It was very strange for me. It was actually very, very strange, I will tell you. But I grew to accept it from men, and I felt good. I still was afraid of that feeling, but at least it made me feel good. So little by little, I kind of started opening up to the world around me. I removed walls a little bit, but I still had this like a bricks on my chest. Like, how do you know? You cry often. You, like, when you cry, you cannot breathe. This is your closed chakra. Like me, I don't know when it was the last time I cried. Maybe a few years ago. I'm not even sure. So when I started working with energy, my mentor told me, your heart is blocked, it's closed, and I told her, that's impossible, really. I have nothing against people. And she said, it has nothing to do with people, it has to do with you. Your heart is blocked, you need to unblock it. And I said, well, why do you think? And she said, okay, try it yourself. Sit and breathe deep through your heart. So like this. So imagine air goes in and comes out from the back, like over here somewhere. Will you be able to do it? If you feel like discomfort, if you want to cry, if you anything, like me, I couldn't breathe like that. Like, my breathing was like this through my heart, basically. Another indicator of a blocked chakra is when you will tell yourself, I am loved, and you feel sorry for yourself at once. You want to cry. Or when I ask you, imagine the green light in your heart, and imagine it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and it becomes discomfort to you. That was me. So I knew I had to do something, and I couldn't. I mean, I was doing different meditations and everything, and I couldn't. I was able to open my heart when I healed my inner child. That's when it happened. And so I was doing this meditation to heal my inner child for a couple months. I was crying all the time when I was doing it, and I have the meditation to heal your inner child on my YouTube. I'm going to put it in the description. Please do it, because your heart is connected to your inner child. Like this is basically your relationship with your inner child. So I did that, and then my mentor told me, lay on the floor, so not on the couch, not on the bed, but on the floor, and start breathing. It has to be something hard, like a um, hard surface, and just breathe through until you will be able to breathe normally. And this is what I did. I lay on the floor. I even remember where it was. It was in the hotel. It was not my home. It was on vacation in the hotel, and I basically lay down and I was breathing like this. And all I wanted was just to put myself like this together and just cry. And this is what happened. I was breathing, then I started crying. Then I would breathe again. I would start crying again. Like it was a sick process, but yet it helped me. After that, I did it for like 3 days. I still was crying and crying, but at least I was able to breathe through my heart. And then it took me another half a year to feel loved. At first it was just glimpses, like right now I feel loved, hope, and my whole body lit up. Before it was like half a second to lit up and disappear. It was taking me that long. So if you say to yourself, I am loved, and your whole body is not lighting up, then you need to work with your heart chakra. But again, it was a process. First I was doing the meditation to heal my inner child, and I was crying and crying again and again. Then I was doing different meditations on pleasure, on femininity also that I have. And only then I was able to breathe through my heart. It took me time. It took me over half a year with all the meditations on inner child. It took me maybe even more than half a year. Don't rush yourself to open. Now, why am I telling you this story? Is because a lot of people in our masculine world are suffering from the same thing. Their heart is basically locked, closed. They have all these walls, the concrete walls around their heart, and then they don't understand why nobody loves them. I mean, do you love yourself even? So majority of people are expecting others to love them, accept them, and cater to them when they couldn't do it to themselves. And this is, I would say, a huge problem in our society, because there are people that feel entitled. There are people that are so masculine they can go and get something, but there is very few people that can just basically sit, relax, and just know that they're so loved that they can accept that anything can come, and they just accept it, and they accept it graciously, not that they believe that they owe something for something, but they do just accept because they just know they're an amazing person connected in this world. Now, I hope this kind of gave you an idea what you're going to do with your heart. I hope it will give you an idea how to test yourself, and see whether your heart is open or not open. So what you can do besides breathing through your heart, besides doing the meditation, obviously this would be amazing. Working with somebody like me would also help you. But again, you don't have to. I mean, you can do energy alignments with me. I can help you. But if you're not going to do your inner job, I mean, look, this would be, unless you are very rich, yeah, you can do it every month with me. But what's the point? I would want you to be self-sufficient and not depend on me. Okay, so what you can do, you can obviously breathe through your heart. You need to feel your body, be in your body. What else you can do? You can use the oil. Oil for heart chakra is really good. Rose oil and geranium oil, really good. These are really good oils. So put them over here, and you can put it somewhere over here. I usually put somewhere in your cleavage area, and just breathe, like enjoy this enjoy this aroma. What else you can do? You can eat warm food. Warm milk would be perfect if you are not lactose intolerant. So hot milk with honey, with cinnamon would be ideal for somebody to open the heart chakra. Really, problems with the heart is usually problems with the mother, with the energy, your relationship with the mother, and milk is usually connected to that. So if you study Ayurveda a lot, um, if you know, even a lot of people advise to drink milk. If you're craving milk all the time, that's basically your heart is begging to be healed. So drink warm milk if you can. If you're not like me, I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't do lactose often. Not like really lactose intolerant, but I prefer not to. So sometimes I could eat cheese, but I prefer not. But if you are not, then drink warm milk with something sweet. Now, eat warm food. Remember, feminine energy is all about warm food. Masculine energy is all about cold food. Breathe through the heart. Now you can wear the stones. Usually it's green stone, so green aventurine, a good stone. Malachite is also a good stone. Malachite, I think. Amazing stone, really, but it's a little heavy stone, so it's good for the heart, but it might not be good for others. Be careful with that. And also, obviously, rose quartz is just perfect for self-love. I mean, it won't bring you a love from a man, but it will bring you self-love. Now you will ask me, Anastasia, why you wearing it? I will tell you why. Because it balances my garnet. The garnet is very strong energy, and I need something to balance it. That's why I wear rose quartz. I always wear them together. If you notice from my old pictures, I do always wear them together. The affirmation for your heart chakra is I love. So for the root chakra, it's I am. For the sacral chakra, it's I feel. For the solar plexus chakra, it's I attract. And for the heart chakra, it's I love. So for example, if you want to attract wealth into your life, you said I am wealth on your root chakra. I feel wealth is on your second chakra. On your third chakra, I attract wealth. And on your heart chakra, I love wealth. Like this. So anything should be like this. Or I am loved, also ideal. And when you say I'm loved, you should feel the warmth in your back and the backs of your arms. Again, it's not here, it's over there. Over here is a masculine part, so you will be giving. You see, you activate the front of your chakra when you want to give something, when you want outside representation, so to say. So for example, your child is in need of your emotional support. So what you do, you open your heart here, and you imagine how there is like light goes towards the child and basically covers like this. Ideally, you should keep the energy within yourself, and it has to be over there on the back. You should feel like the spine and the backs of your arms. Even a little energy goes to your throat and down to the solar plexus, like this. This will basically balance your masculine chakras as well, masculine energy centers. Also forgot to mention, heart energy center also has an energy field around you, and it has to be, the more you work on your heart, the stronger it is, the energy field around you, like with every other field except for root chakra, because our body is it. So another thing I wanted to mention, heart energy center is feminine center, so you need to work from the inside. Again, remember, masculine energy centers, you work from the outside. Feminine energy centers, you work inside. So you would need to learn how to cope with yourself, how to sit and feel, how to heal your inner child, and how to deal with the issues that you could not solve. Like me, I didn't want to work with my heart chakra. I really frankly didn't care for it much until one of my mentors said, listen, you will never become very rich or very successful unless your heart chakra is developed. And I was like, doesn't work for me. I obviously have ambitions, and I wanted to become wealthy on my root chakra, as I told you in that video. And obviously, I was doing well. I was always doing well according to my standards, but that well never never became too well. So even when I was getting crazy bonuses and an increase in my salary, I was getting expenses that were taking that, and that was not good. Obviously, I wanted to receive more money and keep those money and multiply them and have more and more and more like that. And my mentor told me, you need to work on your heart if you want to have more money, and money that will stay with you, that will not just disappear, on something. And that's why I started working on my heart. It was not an easy journey, as I said. It's like every time I would do something with my heart, I would start crying. I was like a crybaby, and it was uneasy, and I was not working it all the time for that reason. It's like I had to be in the mood to cry to basically to work with my heart chakra. Like I would sometimes I would put the meditation on, I would just lay and I'm like, okay, we'll be crying now, like this. It was I didn't like that. I didn't like that weakness. But once I healed, I was like, why didn't I do it before? So you will have to work with it, and you will have to work from it from the inside. Yes, you can drink as much warm milk as you can. Yes, you can you can wear all the stones. You can put stones all over you, but you at one point you will have to face your body. You will have to face the energy inside of you. The stones, the milk, the oils, the breathing will help you, but only when you will start working from the inside. Sorry, don't kill the messenger. That's how it is. I did it myself, and it took me some time, and I know people who never did it, and who are suffering and couldn't understand what they're doing wrong. Again, you need to feel. This is a feminine chakra. It's all about feeling. When I tell you you are loved, what do you feel? Do you just, oh, okay? Or do you feel, like this warmth? It goes all around your body, like your whole body lights up, especially the back. Tell yourself, I am loved. What do you feel? Your whole spine should light up. Not only your spine, from your legs all the way to to your toes, and all the way to the crown of your head should be lit up. If you don't feel that, then your heart is not completely working. Now, because your heart is your immune system, if you wouldn't have it active, at one point you will start having issues with your health. Not only with your health, but with viruses, with different kind of bacteria, like stuff like that. I remember I was a friend with this guy, and he said he was just an amazing creature, and he said, I never get sick, and even when I'm exposed to some kind of infections, I don't I don't get sick. And I was always thinking, how come? Like, why is it like that? And then I understand that guy is very much loved by his mother. He's like a firstborn child, and his mom, like he really feels so loved. I never knew that until one time I heard them talking on the phone, and I felt, even through that conversation, they spoke their language, so I'm not really sure what they were speaking about, but I felt this energy and warmth that she was projecting into him. He was very loved, and maybe that's why he is not married till now, because he feels this strong love from his mother. The mom was actually protecting and creating this. She was given this energy, and was basically creating this immunity around him. So it is in your power to create the immunity around your children, your loved ones, and you can obviously create it inside of you for yourself as well. So you would need to work inside. Heart chakra is not something like it's not throat chakra that you can work and will be next, that you can work outside to make it work. It's not your solar plexus chakra. It is something you will need to address from the inside. Meditations are obviously a great thing to do, and also energetic practices. Now, if you took my course, An Ultimate Guide to Femininity, I give you exercises there to open your heart and open your pleasure. So do them. Obviously, I think almost everybody can invest in that course and use it. There are a lot of exercises. I would not give them on YouTube because I don't know, because I don't think it's appropriate, let's say, and also it's kind of deep. I do give them on the on consultation, so I can also do it, but you don't need to get those. You don't need to get the course to work. You can just simply breathe. Sit for 10 minutes and breathe through your heart slowly, though. Don't make it fast breathing, slow breathing. Like 10 counts in, 10 counts out, and just imagine the light go in, go out, go in, go out, like this. And you will see it will help you. Do the meditation for your inner child, because inner child has to be accepted, has to be loved, and has to be embraced. Once your inner child is embraced, loved, healed, you will see your inner child will conquer the world for you. That's non-negotiable. You will have to do that. And obviously that. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah, so I don't know whether I mentioned it, but it's also your heart center is your, not only your connection to people outside of you, but also your relationship. It's either you will have amazing relationship, or you will just feel like you don't deserve relationship, or you don't belong in relationship. That's different, and I would not want you to feel like that. Every woman is deserving of relationship, and it's up to a woman how the relationship will unfold. Yeah, the affirmations. Oh, you know what else is good for heart chakra? Ho'oponopono. This is amazing practice. I have a video on it, so do that. Watch the video. I'm going to put it also, but it's basically a practice of repeating for phrases. I mean, read about this practice. It's amazing. Or watch my video. So you basically tell yourself, I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, I'm grateful to you, like that all the time, again and again and again. But it's a little deeper, but you can do it. Also, if you are a man and you're listening to this video, you can heal the heart chakra through service to others. Usually that's what men do, because it's hard for them to express love, to work from the inside. When they do something for others, it opens their heart a little bit. So it's important for a man to do something for you. Allow them to do that. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, gratitude also amazing thing. I mean, write down, or at least reflect, what are you grateful for every single day. Yeah, that's it. So again, heart chakra is crucial in our life because it connects our material world and our spiritual world. It connects us, so we are not only material beings, we are also spiritual ones. It's important for us because it not only connects us in the world, it shows us what we are deserving in this world, what we think we deserve in this world. And as long as this chakra is strong, vibrant, we can have anything in the world, you see, and we don't need to go and get it. We will receive it, and it would be absolutely natural. So it has to be developed. It will be developed whether you want it or not, somehow. If it will not, you will basically live through rather sad experience, and I wouldn't want you to do that. But right now, everybody is so awoke that whether you want it or not, at one point you will start working on that. So heal your inner child, do the meditations, affirmations, breathe through your heart chakra, feel the love, feel that you are loved. You don't need others to give you that. You can do it yourself. Don't expect love from others. Give it to others. Don't give it to everybody. Be mindful of who you're sharing the love with, and if it's easier for you, imagine the light of green kind of inside of you. If you want something, if you believe that something is not working out for you, start feeling love for yourself, or start feeling grateful for that something. For example, you work on a project and you are not sure whether that project will be accepted or not, whether you will be rewarded or not. Start sending, gather the energy in your heart and basically send this kind of this light energy into that project. Imagine the project as a phantom in front of you and send this energy. You can be basically grateful to the project, like that. So feel the gratitude towards something. If it's a person, if you want something from that person, again, imagine the person as a phantom. Be careful though, don't get too deep into this, and send the wave of energy again. If you're on a date and you're not connecting with the guy too good, the same thing. Imagine that there is light going from your chest to his chest, and you just bonding together. It's easy like that, as long as you will be able to learn how to collect the energy inside of you, as long as you have it inside of your heart. It's easy. So as a woman, as a woman that inspired to be feminine, this chakra is, this energy center has to be developed, has to be open, has to be very flexible, very vibrant. No no discussions. And I think that's it. If you have any questions, please do ask. The next chakra will be our throat chakra. This is our representations in the world, not connection to the world, but representation. If you have any questions, ask. If you know somebody who will benefit from this information, please do send it to them. Let's make this world filled with love, and let's connect like all together. Let's connect people together around us, instead of the world is so divided. I think a little love will not hurt. All right, I'm sending you all love from me, and I'm going to obviously charge this this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your likes, comments, whatever you are doing over there. And thank you for listening to it, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye everybody. Enjoy your day.